What are they doing in lieu of the bike?
Well, you guys, when I was growing up, it's the same for both of you, I think bikes were only options to get to school, right? Either that or walking, but nowadays you've got all these scooters that you see around town, these electronic skateboards. So we're going to show off a couple examples, but here to help us, it's Dave Taylor with GoFatherhood.com. So Dave's a dad. He knows all about this kind of stuff. He's got 2 kids now that are in college. And Dave, what is the most important thing, obviously with safety coming first?
Yeah, well, most important thing is to figure out a good form of transport for yourself.
Yeah.
So that you're comfortable doing it, because you have to really pay a ton of attention to pedestrians and cars and bicycles and frankly other scooters. It's a little bit more chaotic than it's ever been before.
It has been, and that's why even if you think you're the best bike rider or the best skateboarder, as I'm about to show you guys, there are cars out there that could hit you, so you need these helmets for sure. But as we go around on these, let's kind of show them off, but tell us a little bit about what we're looking at here and how they're different from just the regular old 2-wheel bikes that we've seen.
Okay, well, the main thing that we're seeing, as you're demonstrating right there without falling down, well done, is we're seeing that these all have electric motors, and generally the range on all of these is somewhere between 6 and 8 miles. So it gives you a lot of distance. So if you want to skateboard to work, you can go a couple of miles with just that remote control in your hand. So that's pretty sweet.
You could start it and stop it, and then you've got one of those like Limes or Bird scooters that we see around town all the time. They're a little less powerful, which is better for kids.
Right, and then it just does its own thing, and you can go, and this one's pretty easy because it just has the fender brake, but frankly, my take on these is just go slow. And the top speed's 8 or 9 miles an hour, so it's pretty safe, but you still want to wear that helmet.
A little safer for the kids than you see out there on the streets with those Limes. Those go as fast as I know. And finally, this one. I think I'm a little big for it, but what's this one all about?
No, that one's perfect, because when you're ready to join the circus, you are all set, but realistically, that's for the little people, and it still goes pretty fast. To be not unkind, you're possibly slightly overweight, but for the bike, I mean.
Well, hey, it's a great option for kiddos. You could do a scooter, you could do skateboards, you got these electronic bikes, but the biggest thing that we're talking about is safety, guys. Helmets don't always look cool, but when you send your kids off to school, remember, there's cars, there's other bikes, there's other kids out there, so you got to have those helmets on. Coming up later in the show, we're going to show you some other safety ideas as well. But for now, reporting live out front, I'm scooting off.
No.
Drew
Get off
Engelbart,
that bike. You
Fox
look
31.
ridiculous.
When he was on the skateboard, I'm not going to lie, I thought he was going to fall, and a part of me was kind of waiting for it.
Oh.
I know you were wishing I thought, yes.
You look like you belong in a circus.
Drew Engelbart, at least he's got the helmet on.
That's right.
He's safe.
Yeah,
Safety
yeah.
first. Thank you, Drew. And I know Drew